Valorant, the ultimate guide for going from beginner to pro. How long do you think it should take you to go from beginner to pro in Valorant? If you've been trying to do this for months without success, then today is your lucky day. Valorant may be a technical game, but as with every game out there are secrets to fast-tracking your rise to the top. Want to find out what they are? Well, stick around as we take you through the ultimate guide for going from beginner to pro faster than you can imagine. Welcome to Goat Gaming. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get notifications on new video drops. Number 5. Practice crosshair placement on the head of the enemies. Most beginners are not skilled with crosshair placement, and that makes it difficult to take out enemies through headshots. However, you need to master this by practicing crosshair placement on the head of your enemies. If your reaction time isn't great, always keep your crosshair where you think their head would be if they stepped out from a corner to shoot at you. If you're waiting stationary and believe that an enemy will do a wide peek from a corner, place the crosshair wide from the wall. However, if it turns out to be a shallow peek, you can easily flick to them as they stop or walk slowly. Number 4. Find your best agent per map and practice them. With 7 different maps in Valorant and up to 18 agents with amazing skills to choose from on each map, it could be difficult to choose the right agent for each map. However, to get to that pro level, here's our guide on which agent fits each map. Choose Killjoy, Sova, or Jett for Ascent. K or O Chamber and Raze are great options for Heaven, while the blind map is great for Brimstone, Fade, and Raze. Let's talk about other maps. Icebox is great for players like Sova, Chamber, and Viper. Try out Viper, Sky, and Jett, or Chamber for Breeze, Brimstone, Breach, and Neon for the Fracture map. And finally, agents like Viper, Chamber, and Fade have the abilities you would need to conquer the Pearl map. You can play around with these choices until you find the one that works best for your skills. Valorant is all about practicing, and in no time, you'll be playing like a pro. Number 3. Learn to communicate with your team. For anyone looking to begin their journey from beginner to pro, you need to start learning how to communicate with your team members. This is important because Valorant is designed to be a team game. So, you need to discard that impression of always being the center of attention on the battlefield. Remember that this is a team game, and that means it is always better to impact your team into winning the rounds than top fragging without an effect. Number 2. Learn map regions for callouts. Of course, headshots are incredibly important in this game, but the true secret lies in how you're able to communicate effectively as you figure out the ins and outs of the maps. However, if you know how to outmaneuver, rotate, and take upper ground while playing, your headshots don't have to be perfect all the time. This is where callouts come in. Observe as the players communicate, and this will help you learn about callouts in Valorant faster. Number 1. Figure out the game economy. Figuring out the game economy in Valorant is just as important as mastering your shooting skills. Creds are the in-game currency you use to buy shields, abilities, and weapons. For every match, you get 800 creds to start with on each half and can earn creds until a maximum of 9,000. So what kind of buys can you get as you play? The save or echo round is when you buy an essential ability or sidearm and spend less to build up your creds for the next round. However, with half buy, you purchase abilities and equipment to help you win the round without spending all your creds. Finally, a full buy gives you and your team freedom to buy as much abilities and equipment you can find, especially the best, as you all have enough creds to afford them. So, be sure to check out which buys you should get into by knowing what's in your team's purse and the best way to utilize them. Mastering callouts, knowing the game economy, and knowing the best agents for each map are some of the best tips to help you go from beginner to pro in no time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on our notifications to get updated on more amazing gaming videos.